I'm Rodney Bolton. I'm an Air Force veteran, and I've been coached. I was actually told about Stand Beside Him by Mike Beckman, who I was actually working under him. So he was my direct report, he was my boss. And I told him a little bit about the struggles that I had had as a veteran. And that once I got my degree, it was really tough to get into the civilian sector and trying to get a job. And he said, he's a part of a pretty awesome organization. And he put me in contact with Stephanie, and we had a really, really great conversation. Once you come outside the military, you feel more, I guess, alone. There's not that team environment, there's not that support system, and you kind of feel lost. And I'd never had a coach or anything. I never felt the need to have it. So when I was told about the opportunity, I said, why not? I'll check it out, see what it's got. What harm could it do me? If anything, it could only help me and broaden my horizons. With anybody who's trying to seek the best out of themselves, they can't just rely on themselves, and sometimes they can't necessarily rely just on their family or their direct friends. They need that person that's outside them that will push them to their limit, and sometimes even beyond that. And I think that's where Stand Beside Them really does a great job in supporting veterans, because they give them the opportunity to pair them with coaches that fit them. And without a coach to be there to push you and push your limits and see where you can go or connect you to things that you otherwise wouldn't have ever dreamed of pursuing before, I think that's an important aspect. It's given me the opportunity to not just look on the strengths that I got in the military, but to actually pursue things that I'm passionate about. So I've been in this path of being a contractor, where I'm always on these contracts and they kind of have their end date, and I'd just gone through another one of those where my end date came, the contract wasn't renewed, so I was like, now what? So we went on the hunt back to the coaching, and today I got an offer from BW, so it's something I've been pursuing for like the past 5 years, I think. The first couple were kind of like a gray area, fuzzy, and now it's actually a reality. So I think I owe a lot of that to the path that Stand Beside Them has put me on.